So we travelled to Atlantic City from New York. It's about an hour and 40, I think, to get here, just because it was the closest Bass Pro shop. I want to get the vibe of the people that work in the fishing department, see if their passion for fishing is the same as ours, I guess. Always want to check one out. Let's go have a look. The pictures and the videos that you see do not do it justice. The theming in here, like the effort that they've gone to theme it is just unbelievable. The trout, big fat trout. And you've got the bass. It's just really interesting, and a lot of Aussies already know this, that the main focus for many fish shows in America is bass. Like, they're just so into their bass because they're prevalent, they're everywhere, they're great to catch, and it's what it's called, Bass Pro Store, I guess. Guggen, oh, look at that, more Guggen baits. These guys are killing it, mate. I have made contact with them and they didn't get back to me. No wonder. They don't need Bergie, they're killing it. Yesterday. You got your vibe type lures, little surface poppers. Oh my gosh, the Storm Chug Bugs. I used these like 20 years ago and I'm pretty sure that they don't have them in Australia anymore. The bigger size was the best popper on Queenies and all sorts of stuff back in the day. They were awesome. That's so cool to still see them. Oh my goodness. Damon. Here, see this one, mate. Nomad design. The Aussie boy doing a good job in Australia. Good to see the jigs up on the peaks, mate. Oh yeah, look at this, all full Nomad section right there, and a Bass Pro. That's pretty exciting. See an Aussie brand doing so well. Crossbow. Look at it. Oh, I want one. Oh, I'm pretty sure crossbows are illegal in Australia. You can't have them at all. Oh my gosh, with a full sight on it. Goodness me. That is crazy. Look at that thing. Yeah. So that's the fishing section. I mean, obviously there's still got all the apparel and there's boats, and we're going to look at all of it. The main difference is, well, there's actually not that much difference really, because we have a lot of the brands, but they just, obviously their focus is more bass. So they have a lot more bass lures. They have a much bigger variety of soft plastics. Like in my store, I've got rows of soft plastics, but I have rows and rows and rows and rows of different soft plastics here. So there's just more volume of stuff, but generally it's very similar. Very similar. Oh, let's look at this guy. I saw this guy. They told me he's like 80, and he's just been working with Bass Pros for ages, and he's a real passionate fisher. I just thought he'd be a really interesting guy to talk to. See what he has to say.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I just wanted to have a. So you're Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
Good to meet you, Jim. So the guys were just telling us about you and that how long have you worked for Bass Pro?
I've been here now 6 years.
6 years?
So I'm going to be 7 real soon.
Are you a mad fisher yourself?
No, I'm a part-timer. I retired my career in 2016.
Yeah.
Got depressed sitting home.
Yeah.
Came here and they said, okay, what do you do? I said, well, I don't fish and I don't own a boat. But I sold stuff for bass for BJ's for 20 years.
Okay.
They realized I was a salesman.
Aha.
So I work about 20 hours a week, 5 hours a day, 4 days a week. And I learned all about the boat accessories.
Yeah.
And I do about 10 to 15,000 steps a day here.
That keeps you healthy.
Oh yeah, for
It's a
a
big
75-year-old
store.
man, it's really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, we have big stores in Australia, but we don't have them like this that are fully themed and get you excited about the outdoors. What people that are coming for the first time, what has been their reaction generally? What do you normally get from them?
From the customer.
Customer, yeah, if they've never been to one before.
Well, you got to understand, it's what type of surroundings you have.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a lot of saltwater, freshwater, camping and hunting, but not as much of the hunting as in North Jersey where the mountains are.
Right, okay.
Okay, you have the hunting down here is for bird mostly.
Okay.
And small game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to work around your area.
And they're a good group to work for, the Bass Pro guys?
Tremendous.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about the Bass Pro store?
Johnny Morris is probably the most friendly guy you want to work for.
Now you need to, pardon my ignorance.
You guys already know.
Who is he? I don't know who he is.
Oh, he owns Bass Pro.
He owns the Bass Pro
He
shop.
owns
Okay.
Bass Pro.
Right.
And you get benefits here, even as a part-timer, that after 20 years at Best Buy, I didn't get them.
Right. So they look after their staff.
Hey, I'm 75 years old. Medicare takes care of a lot of things, but they don't take care of dental and vision. I can get dental and vision insurance here. He's got it set up so that even part-timers can get insurance.
That's cool.
Now, as far as every year, they have a tremendous Christmas party for all the employees. And they give away things at this. You don't find that at a lot of the other stores, a lot of the other places.
Like, majority of our stuff is freshwater. I don't know why it's not balanced. I think it's more because it's Bass Pro.
Yeah, okay.
So we have a lot of freshwater stuff.
Yeah,
but
I've noticed that.
Here it's a mix of both.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is that why you work here? Because you're a mad fisher and you just like being around it?
Yeah, that, and also I have a girlfriend that I met before I. So, yeah.
Is that Katrina?
Christina.
Christina, yeah, we met Christina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I got the job.
Oh, right.
But I
so
already
it's who
fished
you know.
ahead. Yeah.
You fished before that?
Yeah. Doesn't get much better than
So
that.
are you a mad fisher yourself?
Yeah.
What sort of fishing do you normally do?
It's freshwater.
Yeah. Trout, bass?
No, bass.
Bass, mainly
More
bass?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to the other guys before and sort of trying to get a rough idea on ratios between the different species that you guys target, but across America as a whole, like bass dominates, right?
Yeah,
That's what we see the majority of in Australia.
Yeah, bass is because everyone is able.
There's access to them.
Yeah, to fresh water.
Yeah.
Around here, it's normally salt for the most part, striper, flounder, cod, stuff like that.
Do you mind if we film you?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Not at
What's
all.
your name?
Lou.
Hey Lou, Mark, how are
Nice
you,
to
man?
meet you.
Yeah, we do a fishing show in Australia.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've just come out here and we're just checking out. I've never been to a Bass Pro store before.
Oh, really?
Never, man. It's my first time. I am that excited. I've got a tackle store back home.
Nice.
And it's like, it would be, I reckon you could fit my tackle store in here like 27 times. It's very
Yeah,
small.
believe it or not, this is one of the smaller stores.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, we're like one of these very smaller stores. There's a lot, like Ashland, Virginia, their store's 2 stories. They have a restaurant in it and whatnot. Most of them are like that. And since we bought Cabela's, the company's slowly in the process of switching everything over to Bass Pros. So
Okay.
all the massive Cabela's out there.
They're going to be Bass
too.
Pros as well.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a smaller store compared to the other ones.
Do you know much about Australian fishing?
Not that
Have you
much.
seen much, like on social media and that sort of
Yeah,
thing?
a little bit.
Little bit.
Nothing crazy.
No?
I saw, was it Australian bass? What is it called? I forget what it's.
Bass.
Yeah.
Just
But
Aussie
it's
bass.
different.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get as big as your bass. Like you get one over 50 centimeters to the fork is a trophy fish.
Okay.
They pull real hard. You get them on surface, all sorts of different ways, certain times of the year.
Mm-hmm.
We've got big impoundments where we stock them with our own iconic fish, the barramundi. Have you heard of the
Yes,
barramundi?
yes.
Yeah, and they get like,
Yeah.
this big and this round, and they're just an amazing freshwater fish to target. They're just incredible. Right. Do you know much about Australia?
Little bit.
Yeah, and the
Little
fishing
bit.
that we do there.
No, not much of that. But I mean, aside from Discovery Channel,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
like that
right,
stuff.
right.
Not much. When I was in Kuwait, talked to a few of the Australian Navy, but never. It wasn't so much about fishing. It was just the whole their style of things. And our
Yeah,
style,
yeah,
so.
yeah. So are you a veteran?
Yes.
Oh man, good on you, bro. I love that. Was one thing I saw at the front there. We don't have in Australia, and it has the sign there for like parking. Their
Oh
own
yeah.
parking.
A lot of places do. A lot of companies.
It's just a respect thing.
Yeah. Yep.
That's so cool.
It is.
I reckon
it's
that's
a cool
unreal.
company to work for. It
Yeah?
really is.
It definitely has the same vibe with some of the products as your BCFs and your Anacondas. There's that chain sort of vibe, but the staff, man, they're next level. Like they seem a lot happier than the BCF and Anaconda staff. I don't know why. Yeah, they're all so helpful, so nice. Guns, that's kind of crazy, but I think the one thing they really got right there was the apparel. The apparel is insane. Like I've never seen anything like it, which is really, really cool. Great experience. The theming makes you want to get into the outdoors. The theming is just incredible. Yeah, I loved that. Absolutely loved it. Spent way too much money. A couple of combos for my nephew here. Cool experience. Enjoyed it. If you come to the States, it's definitely worth coming here. I think we've got a bigger range of lures in Australia, especially because we do the cod fishing. We got the weird lizards and birds and all that sort of stuff, surface stuff, and we do a lot more blue water, bigger variety of trolling lures and that sort of thing. But apparently every state where they have these stores, the range of tackle is different and it suits the local area. But overall, cool experience. Definitely worth coming and check one of these stores out. They're very cool.